So once we do our practices, okay, we're going to take that and now we're going to start building our call sheet off of that. And our call sheet, to me, there's a lot of flavors of call sheets. Again, I'm going to show you my full one, but we're going to kind of focus on the red zone. But it is important that you go through this and go through the process. You know, whether you have a full Denny's menu like Andy Reid does, or you have the little notepad like all those spread guys do, you know, whatever it is, you need to kind of work through that process as a play caller. So basically what that forces you to do is call the game in your head. So the first video you watched, we had practiced that. I had called that in my head. I knew when we got down there, that's what we were going to do. And so going through that is important. So you need to experience designing that game plan, and this is going to change every week. You know, there are some things that will stay on there that are constant, your kind of gimmicks, maybe your 2-point plays, your kind of stuff like that. But for us, our red zone plays will change. We usually will update this throughout the week. So basically, I'll plug in a bunch of stuff on Sunday night after we leave our coaches meeting. So I kind of know what I think I'm going to do. We're going to rep that stuff on Monday and Tuesday, go through it and go, we like this, we didn't like this. I don't know why I didn't think about this, but it needs to go in. And so we're hoping Wednesday practice. So Wednesday, when we're running through that red zone period or red zone / goal line period, we are running the plays we're going to run in the game. And then we're going to run the exact same plays on Thursday. And you can see here, we want to have our third downs. There's our red zone again. And then basically our opening script. So we can practice it not just one day, but 2 days and feel pretty good about it. I'm not going to get into my opening script's a little bit different than most coaches. So I'm not really going to get into all of that. But the idea is for this one, red zone, we want to focus where we can run our red zone plays on Wednesday that we know we're going to run in the game. Clean them up, run them again on Thursday. So by the time you get to Friday, your kids have more than likely run those same plays potentially 4 to 5 times, and they're comfortable with what you're going to do. All right, a little overwhelming here. I tried to highlight the areas we're going to focus on here, but this is what my call sheet looks like on the back. Okay, so we can kind of ignore the right, just so you're aware. The right is basically opening play script and notes and that kind of stuff. The middle section for me is always about who to get the ball to. So you can see all this stuff in here, but there at the bottom, that's our heavy. So our heavy is kind of our goal line package. So whatever that flavor is for you, and I'm going to show you what we do. Here's where you would come in and kind of go through. These are the things we want to run out of this goal line package. You know, and we have down just 5. You know, it's a small grouping of plays, but it's such a unique package that we run. We don't feel we need a whole lot there. So we got them all marked down there. I can go find them. You come over here to the left. Now we're working situations. So you can see drive starters, 2-minute drill, all that kind of stuff. Okay. Then you see over here on red zone, which we're talking about. These are the plays we like as we get to the red zone. And again, I'm going to kind of go through the plays that I like in another section, but I just wanted to show, hey, we have it here. And if you look, we were using armbands that year. So I've not only marked the play, I've also come over here and marked it on the band. So when you're in that kind of moment of panic, you can go through and find the play real quickly. And then we have our 2-point plays that we liked for that week. This is week, I think it's a playoff game. So, you know, we had basically the certain plays that we knew we were going to go to. Fire on extra point field goal, we had scouted them. So it's not really an offensive play, but we knew that they didn't line up real well for blocking a field goal. I think we ran that the first time and got it. Then you have shot plays. To me, shot plays a lot of times for us are getting run in the low red zone, or sorry, the high red zone, kind of that 30-yard line. The first time that defense decides, okay, we're going to start bringing some pressure and going, man, that's kind of a lot of times where I'll mark a play. Hey, we want to run this near the red zone. So we get close. It may not be all the way in the red zone. It may be kind of at that 35, but you know the defense is kind of changing. So these are our shot plays we want to run. I found that obviously you want to be efficient when you get down there, but the best way to be efficient is score any way you can. And so sometimes like the Jalen go or a Kraken go, we're going to need 20 to 30 yards to be successful. So we want to run those kind of in that mid to high red zone. Then you have man zero. So for us, man zero, I've highlighted here. I know that's not red zone plays, but basically those are plays I know, hey, we get in that area. most defenses, not all, most defenses are going to go to some flavor of man as you get down to the red zone. So I've got all that stuff kind of ready for me to call. Okay, so that's our call sheet, and here it is kind of blown up. Again, just whatever you want to put there. I'm not advocating put X, Y, or Z. It needs to be your flavor of offense. I'm going to go through now the plays that I like when we get down there. But it is important, regardless if you're in my offense or somebody else's offense, to have this stuff not only scripted, but practiced with your kids, as much as possible. Practice on different hashes, practice in different flavors of the red zone. So when you get into a game and all that, noise is going on, all that pressure is going on, that your kids at least feel very comfortable with what you're doing. And I've said that multiple times, because a lot of times I used to say, well, if I'm comfortable, we're good. Well, I'm not the one out there running the play. So we spend a lot of time talking with our quarterback, especially about those plays on Monday, Tuesday. Here's what we like. Do you like this, or which do you like better? And then we'll put them all down here. Okay.